My name's Clint. And I've been a lifelong criminal from as a teenager, up until in my 40s, and things took a turn for the worse for me, in my mind, and it just led me down a path that I just couldn't see, like, where there was an opening, and how to better my life, because of, it was like continuous. It was a continual cycle of depression and, constant concern and constant going nowhere, My last sentence, I've been away a few times, and my last sentence, led me to receive an IPP. Yeah, and
can you tell the people who wouldn't know what IPP is and what it means?
Yeah, IPP, it's really ISPP, indeterminate sentence for public protection. Yeah, which means that it's a bit like a life sentence, if the only thing with an independent, an IPP, is that after so long of being on road and proving to people in authority like probation and judicial, the justice system, you can take it back to court and you can ask for your the IPP title to be removed. It's normally after 10 years, from the time of your sentence. Now, I've reached that 10 years, man, but also at the same time, it doesn't just happen automatic. You have to have been working, show you've been a productive member of society, etc. And you got some evidence to back that account. There was a time when, like, you wasn't able to go on holiday, for instance, which is something I love to do. I've always loved doing. This is the first time I've ever come out of prison and spent 2 years within the UK and not gone abroad before. Normally I would just go abroad within the first week, regardless of whether I need permission or not. My attitude was rebellious, and I'll have my funds and I would just bounce when I'm ready. Today is different. I choose to abide by the law. I choose to to give this new way of life a chance, which I've never experienced before. Sometimes it's challenging and sometimes it's rewarding. Sometimes I experience failure. Sometimes, those failures help me to bounce back, and inspire me, to say, well, what I've been through is nowhere near, what I'm going through now is nowhere near as worse as what I've been through, in other words.